Hey man, say man, y'all already know who this is. Lil Trent Music. Anywho, man, I'm coming here with tragic news that we just woke up this morning with. The night after Halloween, November 1st, we just found out Takeoff died. And every time we get this news, when we wake up, we don't know if it's a dream or if we reading the messages right. And unfortunately, we always depend on TMZ to come through with the facts. And after further review, TMZ actually did confirm it. Say Cheese, I believe, broke it out. The Breakfast Club talked about it. DJ Academics talked about it. Now Twitter and everybody talking about it. And I just feel like I got something to say because not only is just another legend died, but I'm from where he died in Houston, and to my knowledge, this is the third rapper this year that died in Houston. And I'm talking about just this year. Like, it's probably some rappers that died out here before, but this year we lost Snooty Wild earlier this year. And I know a female rapper who died this year out here. And none of these people is from Houston, so it's like there's no Houston politics involved. You know what I'm saying? And Benny the Butcher got shot at a Walmart probably last year, and it was a good thing he survived. But all this killing that's happening in Houston, man, making Houston look bad. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak on that, but first I want to say RIP Takeoff, because Takeoff solidified himself in the game as a legend, bro. He been out at least 10 years. Like, when you put 10 years in a rap game, like, consistently 10 years, like, not gone missing. Ever since the Migos popped up, the first people we got introduced to was Takeoff and Quavo. So when they came back with this new album, this Unc and Few album, with just them two, we really wasn't surprised, because that's how I was introduced to the Migos, as them two. I thought it was two people. I didn't even know Offset was in a group until I actually got the mixtape back when everybody used to go to the Dat Piffs and all that to get their mixtape, and then they had Offset, but Offset was in jail at the time, so we only seen Quavo and Takeoff. But you got to think about it, they legends. When you had your music on Dat Piff, that's how old I am and how long they been in the game. And they been eating ever since. Like, you got to think about what they brought to the game. They brought a whole different cadence. Even though people try to say, oh, they took 3-6 Mafia and everything, the whole thing about the Migos, their sound was a different sound than what was going on at the time. And they came out with this style of rap, and everybody, they influenced a lot of people. You know what I mean? And after them, a lot of people start rapping like them. And although Quavo, to me personally, music-wise, was like my favorite Migo, when you listen to Takeoff, he always had the best bars, the best, you know what I'm saying? Some people would say, I would say it just depends on your taste, but everybody agreed that Takeoff was always going in, going hard. So, and he was always the quiet one. You start seeing Quavo out always in front, and then Offset, you know what I'm saying, even before he got with Cardi, he started becoming the front runner, especially when Bad and Bougie came out. When Bad and Bougie came out, Takeoff wasn't even on it. And we really didn't notice until DJ Academics had that moment on the red carpet with Joe Budden and the Migos, that viral moment. It was a funny moment, but Takeoff really didn't have to be on the song, because they had Lil Uzi Vert. If Takeoff was on it, they probably would have had to split one of them verses in half, or they would have made the song longer. And you know, these days, they don't like making songs long, so of course he wasn't on it. But one thing I like about the Migos, bro, when Offset was in jail, they always split their money up in three. So when Offset came home, he came home to a bag. So right there, that show you they real for that one. And then even him being off Bad and Bougie, he was still in the video. He was still talking about he eating off of it, which means he got credited as being on the song, which means he got paid for it. And it's like rappers been dying lately, and RP PNB Rocker, he just died in LA, and I look at him like a legend too. Like, but it be some new rappers or up and coming rappers that we haven't heard of, and they'll die, and it's fucked up because we'll feel sorry for them, but it don't even phase us like this one phases. The reason why everybody hurt about this one because everybody know Takeoff out of all the Migos, he the quiet one, he the most chill one. He ain't in no, you don't see him in no scandals, you don't see him in the news or no blogs. He just come and eat, you know what I'm saying? And even personally, I be rocking glasses similar to the Migos. Like when I go out, dress up, have my hair down. People be joking, calling me Takeoff sometimes. But he's a real legend in the game, so this gonna hurt a lot of people. And like, prayers to his family. And I'm really thinking about what Quavo, because with all the allegations going out, saying it happened over a dice game, something that could have been avoided, that would hunt me as a brother or whoever. And it's sad timing because they just going through this situation with Offset, which we don't know if it's a real deep situation. We always know they was family, but even family feud, you know what I'm saying? So they could really have real turmoil and wasn't gonna fuck with each other no more. Lately, we've been seeing Amigos doing interviews. They was on Drink Champs. They was on Big Facts. They been everywhere making a run just as a duo. But in the back of my head, I was always thinking, man, after this album come out, after Offset drop his album, let them cool out for like a year or two, and then come back out with another Migos album. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, we never gonna see that day, because even if Offset and Quavo get back together, it's just gonna be another duo. The thing that was special about the Migos was all three of them complimented each other. They all had their own different styles, and we seen a lot of duo groups before in hip hop. Outkast, UGK, Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? We seen four man groups with the Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? The Goody Mobs. But the trio groups haven't really been, nobody really stamped they foot in history that I could think. I mean, you got the Fugees, of course, if you really think about it, but I'm talking about in the new generation. You had Travis Porter. Travis Porter was the first three people from Atlanta when they had the swaggy rap, that type of rap, and Migos came right after them, and they was trap rap, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. Dude was only 28 years old. He been in the game for at least 10, 11 years. So he been in the game since 17, 18 and making good music. And when people die like that, it hurt us, not because we hate to see a black man die at a young age, but we also on some selfish stuff. We also want to hear music because he good. You know what I'm saying? He made good music, and he just dropped the album with his brother, which I react to. Like, I usually do music reactions. I don't really do the topic reactions, but I just had so much to say. And I just reacted to their last album probably like a month ago. So y'all go check that out, because we going to be jamming Takeoff just in remembrance of them, you know what I'm saying? And I got some more old Migos that I reacted to that's on my channel. But what I want to say about Houston, bro, and I don't know what happened, bro. But like I said, it's the third killing making Houston look bad. Like Houston, I don't want it to look like LA. Like LA supposed to be all beautiful sun and the good weather, the women, the weed, all that nice stuff that make you want to go to California to visit. But California is real and it's gangster. And trust me, I know for sure. I've been to California. I've been on Long Beach where they supposedly say, oh, that's not the city. I've been on Long Beach where my shoes got taken, not off me, but nigga, them niggas will steal anything, bro. And Houston, one of those cities where we don't have the attractions that most other cities have. So a lot of people come out here for the vibes. And every rapper or every entertainer that I listen to or I heard of speak on Houston, they never talk bad about Houston. People love Houston. They talk about how big it is. They love the strip clubs. They love the food. Shout out to Turkey Leg Hut. And there's more spots out here. Like Houston, just a dope vibe. So a lot of people do come to Houston and get comfortable. Like the Benny the Butcher incident, he got shot at the Walmart. Me personally, if I was a rapper, I probably wouldn't go to a Walmart. Not, I know you gotta, they be on the road, they gotta probably grab some tees or some shit to wear. But when you got money like that and you got notoriety and fame like that, your moves gotta be different. And supposedly where Takeoff died, they was downtown Houston, which is technically a safe area. You know what I'm saying? At a bowling alley. But it's also Halloween night. And the place was closed. Like, we still have our little few homeless people that run through there. But it didn't have nothing to do with a homeless person or a random person. It was about the lifestyle that some rappers, I'm not gonna say rappers, just black people, we live that we don't have to do, like hanging outside the club when it closed. We shouldn't be doing that. Like being at the after hour at a certain time around sketchy people, shooting dice around sketchy people you don't know. And we want to feel like we should be able to go anywhere we want. We should be able to move around and be free. But at the same time, when you a rapper and you got people going against you, like, you always a target. You get what I'm saying? But I want this just to be a lesson, not to Quavo, but to the black community. Like, we should be on alert. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all, yesterday things didn't go my way, so I brought my ass home. You know what I mean? And I also believe it's safer to stay at home. Even though shit can happen to you at your house, it's safer for you to stay at home or your hotel, to stay out the way than be in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, one of my fears is being out there at the wrong place, wrong time, when I could have been at home. You know what I mean? I just hope we don't hear no more stories about the rappers dying. Like, we would love to see people die at an old age. You know what I'm saying? How we supposed to, like, live a full life. And I hate to see stuff like that happen in Houston, because although LA is beautiful, people are scared to go to LA. They don't want you to go to LA. The police telling you not to go to LA. We open up people to come to Houston. We want y'all to come to Houston. We want to get y'all some of the culture. So we just don't want y'all to stay away from Houston. And if all the Houston people that be in these streets and killing these rappers or robbing people, y'all making Houston look bad, man. It's a lot of money to be made out here. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent just moved out here. He thinking about doing some movies and TV shows and about to open up a school. So it's a lot of opportunity out here in Houston. But with stuff like this, it's scaring people away. You know what I mean? But that's all I had to say. I just wanted to speak to y'all for a little bit, man. If y'all my new subscriber, if y'all haven't seen my channel, this y'all first time hearing me, man, go ahead and subscribe. But all my regular subscribers, bro, I'm be back on the music this Friday. But I just want to stop on here to say, R.I.P. Takeoff, man. You're a young legend, man.